4, when speaking, please remember to speak clearly into your microphone. As the chair of the meeting, I have discretion to terminate or suspend recording and webcasting if, in my opinion, continue to do so to prejudice the proceedings of the meeting. Recording and webcasting of confidential items will also not take place. Please remember, if you leave the meeting room for any reason, you will not be able to take part in the vote on the item being discussed at that time. Please can I request that when speaking, you make your points as succinct as possible to allow the smooth running of the meeting. Please can also take this opportunity to remind you to be polite and treat each other with respect at all times. For members of the public wishing to use the toilets, these can be found off the landing immediately outside the committee room. And can I request that anyone who's got a cup or glass into the committee room, please can you turn it to the kitchen area after the meeting has finished. Thank you. Right, next on the agenda is actually apologies. And we have apologies from, excuse me, my piece of paper. We have, Thomas Soleil. We have apologies for it. Is there apologies from anyone else that have been notified? No? Okay. Declarations of interest. Do any members have any declarations of interest for any item that's on the agenda? No, lots of nodding. Right, the next thing is the minutes of the last meeting that we had on the 23rd of November. Are you all happy that I signed that as correct? Can I just see a show of hands, please? You're happy for me to sign this correct? Right, and Lorraine weren't here and Beth wasn't here, so I say they're correct as well, so. Ed, sorry.
No,
Oh, you're keeping your hand up, sorry. I just put sign was correct.
sorry, Chair, can I just see how many hands were fit? 1, 2, 3. And then the rest are all abstentions. Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. I'll sign that to stay. 20 seconds?
20 Shorter.
Sorry? Oh, 21st, of course it is. It's the British solstice. Right, the next thing is will be the first item on the agenda. I'm just going to swap this around. We're going to do 4.2 first, which changes the use of park residential and park community use to full residential use with demolition of 3 extensions, various repairs and restoration, and in fraction of detached garage. It's 1720 Street, and it's 3823 0406. But did anyone want to see anything on the presentation of this, or are you aware of this property? I think everyone's aware of this property. Well, I'd like to propose that we accept that. Do I have a seconder, please? Do I have a seconder? And is someone to second this? Thank you. Right. All those in favour of not having a problem with the full planning permission, please show. Right, that's unanimous. Thank you very much. Now we will go back to 4.1 because this is the listed building consent works for the same property, which is 3823 0405 LB. And I think as we just now agreed that the actual planning permission is okay, I propose that listed building consent is okay as well. So I propose that. I need a seconder, please. 2 seconds over there. All those in favour, please show. That's unanimous too. Thank you very much. Right, on 4.3, which is 3823 0444. It's erection of first floor extension to the site of Martin Grove, Taunton, amend scheme to 3823 0148, and this is full planning permission. Can you just show me where this Marcus.
Yeah.
I'd just like to see the map of where it is, please.
Yeah, Blackwood Pleasure Centre. Off Red Lake Drive, Blackwood Way.
That is what I thought it was. Any councillor wish to make a comment on this, or agree with the proposal? Is this if you want, can you put your microphone, please?
Yes. Yeah.
That's it.
That's chemistry.
It's actually to the side, so I look like it's going to encroach on the street, see.
One. Hold on, 2 seconds.
414.
One. Yeah, 4. I don't think we have to hold up that jam. I don't know if anyone's been able to have a look at the files.
So I can't hear you.
Apologies, we don't seem to have cloud state and follow up on that particular application. But I have a Google Street View of the property in question. Which
Yeah.
I read.
So it's, yeah. Right, so that one, is it? Has anybody checked which Marcus, anybody checked which property it is? I think, when is that?
It's got the garage to the left hand side and it's links attached, so there's literally 2 garages.
Can you put your phone on the can you get saying?
Which one is it?
I think that's it there,
Aye.
because there's a link attached garage next to it. And I think that's the part we need to just be aware of, is that it is linked attached.
I personally can't see a problem with that. As I said, it's not going to scroll the streets, it's single sized houses in that area. So I think just a single story extension, would not be untoward. So do I have a proposal for this, please? Right, proposal. Judy seconded, Ray seconded. Right, all those in favour that we do not have a problem with it? That's unanimous, thank you. Right, we're going to 4.4, which is 3823-0415, erection of detached garage at the Naples 63A Normandy Drive, Taunton, before planning permission. I suspect it's an place where cars are parked already, but they just wish to have a garage.
That's great, it's not a problem.
Yeah, it's actually the rear of the property. A lot of the properties that sort of border onto the back road have already got a garage there already. So they're just planning on popping it at the end of the garden, so they'll be coming on the cul-de-sac there.
Yes, I'm exactly where it is, then you probably just in there, yes, yes. I will put it on the minutes, anyone else wish to make any comments? Can I propose the please in a second then? Right, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so we'll agree that we have no problem with that application.
Show
Right,
of
good
hands.
Unanimous, sorry. Right, let's go on to. Right, this is a change of use of offices to a Y clinic, classing with external alterations, including the erection of a bin store and AC compound at Portland House, Deangate Avenue, Thompson. And I know exactly where this is. I don't know if anyone else. I should go to this, it's the only place next to it. I think this is something that is truly needed. Yeah, Eddie.
Can you show the process again?
You want me to do a Google?
Yes.
Skin. You come in after into the BP garage.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So are you happy with that? So you happy to propose that? If not, I'll propose that we're happy with it. And I need a second and please, Paul, to thank you. And so before this in favour, please show. As you know, again, thank you. Right, the Article 0.6, which is 38230374. It's in the direction of the conservatory to the side of 31 Parkville Crescent, Taunton. And if anyone wants to know, wants to see just what they're planning to do, the size of it on the. There we are, yeah, that looks.
So,
Yes. And which bit is the conservatory? Can you point out which bit? Didn't look very clear on the last thing. So they want to do it this end. Is that right? Yeah. Well, it looks like it's, oh yes, looks like there's plenty of room for that. Right, anyone got any comments to make on it at all? Sorry, Judy.
Thanks, Chair. There's been certainly no objections to it, so hopefully there will be other properties because it will be quite close to the boundary line. But there are trees or showing on that and then also hopefully it will not be the house. But there's no conditions on that application, so that's what we're going for.
So we're proposing, yeah, but we're happy with it. Secondary, yes, sorry, I slightly stopped this thing slightly.
Alright.
Go back to the close, there you go, stop there. See, so the intro should go again.
Yes,
There you go.
yeah. So, anyway, we've got proposal second, but we're happy. All those in favour, please show. Yeah, let's do numbers again. Thank you very much. Right, so we'll move on now. Which is 4.7, 38230370. Installation of overcrowding works in properties. Upper Hall Road and Juniper Road. I've got one question. Is this a unitary council application, please?
Yes, for Somerset Council.
So it is unitary one. Yeah. Having had overcladding works done on my house many years ago, and it's made such a difference. I can't see any problem with this. It's going to be beneficial for the residents as well as the council, especially in maintenance terms. So I'd like to propose we accept. Do I have a seconder, please? Yes. One, two. And if all those in favour that we do not object, it can only be for the better. That's unanimous. Thank you very much. Right, on 4.8, which is application, 3823, 0410 CMA. This is application to determine in prior approval required for a change of use and conversion from commercial business and service use, Class E, into 12 dwellings, Class C, at 11 Cannon Street, Taunton. I think we all know exactly where this building is. So has anyone, Paul, you'd like to make a comment?
Yeah, sorry, Chair, just to say, a local resident has emailed me about this, just with their observations direct on email, so, but I haven't spoken to them or left them discussion or commented on it, just to say.
Okay, yeah, Marcus, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, sorry, I was just going to draw your attention today, we received an email from Mr. Roger House, for, I think he intended to send the flat. I've circulated to the planning committee. Happy to read it from a record, but obviously we don't often get public participation in this committee.
If you could please, because I literally wasn't aware of anything and things, I'm not going to get on to read it before I came here, so that would be beneficial, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Chair. So this is from Mr. Roger House, and this comment on planning application 3823 0410 CMA. Aware this is a Class NA application for a permit to use the business premises for housing, with Somerset Council having very limited powers and no obvious role for neighbour comment, but I would support the move to create 24 units of housing at a time of crisis, particularly for young people. I would congratulate the draft of this application on its priority. One day very soon, all planning applications will be this simple. I believe they need to put forward proposals for the following physical site items to aid the conditions to be agreed. Number one, parking. The recent license change of use application 38230397 at the end of parallel St. Augustine Street.
Yes, Augustine.
Including a statement on parking being available in nearby streets, even though these were limited by day to residents parking, and after 6 p.m. were limited by space due to saturation by residents' cars already then. Here are existing spaces shown on the site drawing, which must relate to use of the more modern block office retaining that used recently by Turning Point. How will these be protected for continuing office use? In previous life, I worked for SCC and we decided to hear with the Stockwell Street brick culvert was exposed for repair behind the Turning Point offices. Is there a need to protect this during the construction phase? Similarly, the Cannon Street roadway being wider than building frontage serves as a passing point for traffic into town and nearby car line. Will there be a need for a partial street closure application during works? Number three, Cannon Street is a conservation area. Assume certain appearance of satellite dishes and any changes attempted to do in and out with the Sky TV band apart from the yellow lines will be controlled. Can the applicant advise that a building-wide communication system will be installed to help avoid this problem? From the recent application 38.23.0278 CMA, my comments on the need for improved thermal installation were ignored in making a decision. The applicant here wished to the upgrade of the thermal performance to the target EPC Class C. Then cladding the external elevation facing onto Cannon Street should be considered to improve the appearance relative to the setting of the group of listed buildings opposite. And in the ring road was once proposed for St. James and Cannon Street, but 38 years ago, this was thrown out of the planning inquiry and works preserved and is now a key aspect of the street. Once this wall had continuous window boxes, but they were hard to maintain. A better 2024 landscape solution would be to incorporate safe wire supports to allow climbing plants spraying up from the pavement to this elevation. Good for insects, birds, and residents' well-being. 5. If no parking on site, there appears to be no measures for the safe storage of cycles or electric bikes needing charging or small electric mobility vehicles. Many of the ground floor flats appear accessible, so electric powered mobility carts may be important. A secure space I needed is in my street in local Victoria Park recently. Abandoned electric cycles / cars have been found with electrical components stolen. recent attack here of one road on Central Western Street was reported to the police. It is secure and electric power cycle paths and car store be formed in Cannon Street Park. Number 6, there are no proposals for increased waste. Currently, the revised washing machine job, Eastbourne Road, housing application 13/13/0397 CMA. Waste bin storage on a 4-pit or blood road is shown. I don't think this would work well with the scale of waste bins either on bin or in route along Cannon Street. The applicant should demonstrate space for waste storage. He will need to commission a more regular and 3-week interval for waste collection using big bins. No condition is needed for this.
Thank you for that, and I think that those comments need to be taken on board. And I think that those comments should be passed on to the Somerset Council Plan Committee, because they are all relevant. It's nice that Mr. House is not against it, but he has got a lot of relevant comments of things that need to be looked at and gone through properly. I don't know if anyone else has got any more comments to add to that. So I think Mr. House has done quite well. Paul.
Thank you, Chair. I'm not sure if it is in our or remit or we want to know this, but it's in my area, several residents on Cannon Street worry about the cars and the speed they go down there. And the pavements are quite thin on Cannon Street, so it's just an observation with more people dwelling on that road and using the pavements. I just want to bring that up, but I know that the inlet is just in front of the front door, so that's good. So I don't think we're stepping out, but it's just a note really.
Yeah, I know the area extremely well, but I think that the points that Roger has made are very, very relevant, and they need to be passed on to Somerset Council Planning Committee, the spot one that deals with this area. So I think as long as that's passed on, I'd like to, agree with what Mr. House has said. So I propose that we have no problem with it, other than then looking at Mr. House and trying to mitigate some of the problems that could arise and ensure the safety of everyone. And in fact, I understand the parking and the very, very narrow pavements. I don't know if you walked up there recently, but it's dangerous. Yeah, Marcus.
Thank you, Chair. So can I just start with so that's not is it a motion to support the application or just make the comments that you agree with the submissions that have been made by resident Roger House, and you would like the planning committee to take this into account, especially the parking concerns of councillor to but always at actual motion to support and that project.
Well, I think that I wouldn't say wholeheartedly support it. I don't know about anyone else, but I would like to see the litigation done. I have no problem with this mitigation to put in place, and all of those elements are looked at and dealt with when it goes to the proper planning committee. I think that's what I would like to see, rather than just say no problem, because there is problems. Paul.
Sorry, Chair, just a question. Will the applicant get to see Mr. House's comments before it actually arrives at the Somerset Council meeting?
I presume he would have submitted these as a resident to the planning board application. Yeah, okay. So I mean, we can append what he said to us and say that part of our remarks we refer to Mr. House's, but they would, I'm guessing the applicant will sort of comments as they come to on the website.
And if it would be good if Roger House was contacted to say that we have passed his comments on, and that we empathise with everything that he has said, and we've used it as part of our deliberations today. Okay, so right, you got the bit that I said. Christmas is arrived, you can go outside with this. No, please, not this time, we don't have one, not this time. Do I have a seconder for our comments, please, on alters? Right, all those in favour, please show. That's unanimous. Right, right, the last one on the list is 4.9. That's 3823-0407. A change of use of veterinary surgery to one residential dwelling, 137 Kingston Road, Taunton. Now, this is a bungalow, but it used to be the open fishing boxes of caretakers residence. That is now a vet's. And Julie.
Julie, when you works, we go last one.
Sorry?
In terms of planning applications first.
Yeah.
No, but that's not this page.
That's fine.
Oh, sorry, I should have said last one was a page. I took okay, it's getting near Christmas. Well, yeah. And anyway, I know this quite well. It is our best. So I won't make any personal comments only the fact that it was residential, turned into a vets, and they want to turn it back into residential. I can't personally see a problem with it because it is a residential property. There's plenty of off-road parking. So it's not going to cause any problems because the Kingston Road is a park nearby. So I've actually not got a problem with it. So can I have a seconder that we're okay with it, please? Okay, Judy? All those in favour? Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, I couldn't use it for a sense the last one. It was the last one that I'm so sorry. I say Christmas is coming. Yeah, it's a right in the car park, I think, you know, just. But we take 10, which is 3823-0411. Replacement of 9 metre high wall stop netting with 15 metre high wall stop netting with associated posts at Byron Park. Now, this is retention of works already taken. So I think it's been done, obviously, as the safety. Has anyone seen the netting? The weather was too wet and really soon to actually follow and see it. Ed.
Actually, the cricket case for the work, and when I was there, I didn't see any kind of difference than what I noticed before. So, commentary about that.
Well, I think, you know, because it is sports to do with health and safety. That is what we're all trying to achieve. So I suppose we have no problem with it. Can I have a seconder, please? Ed, thank you. In favour? Unanimous, thank you very much. Right, on 411, which is 3823-0360. It's the demolition of a dwelling and erection of 4 dwellings, alteration to access and associated works at Kirkby State Road. Ed, you wish to make a comment on this one?
Yeah, it's just to say that the document is a withdrawal of that original application.
Ah. Yeah. Is there a withdrawal, Marcus?
It's within the CGS, but, you know.
Right. So it's actually been withdrawn, has it?
We just have a-
Yeah.
That's what it says on here.
Planning portal, sorry.
Right, well, if it's withdrawn, there's no point in discussing it then.
I just say I'm very pleased that it was withdrawn.
Absolutely. Yeah, I was very concerned on this one, so being withdrawn, yeah, we don't need to spend any more time on it. Right, so we're going to 4.12, 3823-0267. Erection of single story extension to the front of 1 Cambridge Terrace, Taunton. Full planning permission required. So anyone seeing anything of this one? Can we just have a look at the plan, please, Marcus?
Yeah, do you want to have a look where it is as well?
Yeah.
Sometimes you see quite good.
Yeah, it's not.
That's what we're talking about, and just
So it's,
look at the.
It's just an extension, I think, of the wet room downstairs, they bring it forward and, improving the access outside by looking at the,
Brings it, the rest of
yes,
the city.
yes, so it's, and you're correct on that one. Yeah, I think one of the things that's helping people nowadays, instead of trying to want to move into a bigger property, people are having extensions and things and to where they already live. And I think that we should be supporting them in that rather than struggling for a long time, trying to, find somewhere bigger. And anyway, if it's a family home, then I should move, there. So I think, yeah, I've not got a problem. I'm sure that Deb will second me on that one. So all those in favour, please show. Right, Mr. Members, thank you very much. Right, the next one is, 4.13, 3823-0418, conversion of a former normal room to form one self-contained apartment with removal of glazing porch to the rear of 18 Mary Street, Taunton. I couldn't work out where this one was. Can you show on the map, Marcus, where it was?
Yep.
How do you work it out? I couldn't quite pinpoint it. It's Mary Street, it's not really, put numbers out to.
It's just on that, at the top of the hill, isn't it?
Right, yes, right, yes. It's my picture. Right. So it's the antique space, is it back there?
no need to go the way Marcus,
Or a bit further
there
out?
are traffic lights, that's it.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Right. Yes, yeah, it's just opposite, Paul Street. Yeah. Okay, I don't know that one. Does anyone else wish to make any comments? Can I have a seconder, please? A seconder? Oh, there we are. Thank you, Judy. Right, all those in favour, please show. That's unanimous again, thank you. All right. 414, and this is the last one. I got it on. Erection of a single story extension to the side entrance porch to the point of every other number 3823-0384. Erection of a single story extension to the side entrance porch to the front and replacement of a conservatory with the erection of a two-story and single-story extension to the rear of one and more base Taunton. I would like to keep this, please.
Yeah, can we have,
It seems a lot, but I just would like to see the extent.
can we have a look, there's one on Joe, I guess that we're probably going to come up with the same as me. I think it's not clear, I think the original plans that went in was two-story, I think they changed it because the next door neighbours had complained about black and white, but obviously would that be.
Right, okay. Yeah.
That is,
Yeah.
it's a revised application, also it's a revised application. And they have, and it was divided a double story or two-story on the side, which was going to go very like neighbouring house. And a single story at the
Marcus. Marcus is the, can you turn it round?
So it's like the road, so, yeah.
Sorry.
So again, you've got, like attached, the adjoining garages, it was to be one story built onto the one in the left.
Yeah.
Factory.
Yes,
It's a single story to the side and
Well,
two stories at the back.
We've changed it from the original was 2 stories to the side, which is now going to single story at the side, and then 2 story at the back. So there will still be 2 story at the back, that would impinge on the neighbouring properties. And that's if you see that diagram there. Originally, we had flat roof, the flat roof surface, that was to be 2 stories, which would have actually walked through with later and see, but with the single story should be fine. I think farmers have 2 stories, I remember that.
Yeah, it's two stories, a single story to the side and two stories to the back.
It's not close to the boundary.
And an entrance porch also. So with those changes that I haven't seen the initial, well, I just seen the initial.
It was last month, I think,
That's fine.
the original, sorry to interrupt, yeah, this was considered, you as you said, you had concerns with the overlooking of the neighbouring property. So there made some changes subsequent to that submission. If there's been a change, it automatically notifies us again. So that's why it's back on the agenda.
Right, as I seem to recall, also the picture, I think that you, Julie, you had big concerns last month, didn't you, because of the two-story side. So, now it's single story and just two-story at the back. Are you happy, to support it now? Are you proposing? Yeah, that is supported, and the stepping in it. All in favour, please show. Right, that is unanimous. I just need to do this little bit. It's a submission of comments, feedback on behalf of Taunton Town Council, notifications of planning applications in the area. It says when we get the 21-day deadline, and they have to ask us our comments before we have a planning committee, we do feedback. What we're doing is we're approving the submission of comments on the planning applications notified and submitted previously to the county, the Somerset Council. So this is so that any comments we make that's in between planning committees that we're still allowing our comments to be passed on or we have that we do by email. So are you all happy with that? Okay, yeah, everybody happy with it? Yes. But it will work through office. And I think. Thank you very much, everyone. Oh, Beth, do you want to say something before we finish?
Can we discuss markers within this if it's been, I'll discuss it after.